I'd like to welcome you here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats and the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League. I'd like to remind you today's broadcast is brought to you by, although not sponsoring us, of course, just by Hot Springs County Recreation District, trying to provide the highest quality rec programs for people across Hot Springs County. Well, they've definitely done a good job. That last game was pretty good for Dairyland. They needed that kind of momentum shift after the loss against Red Rock last week. They'll move on to their next game. They'll play next week against they'll play next week against Team 4. Oh, that'll be a rematch actually next week for the last game of the night. That'll probably be that game will actually probably be the game of the week next week. So you will definitely want to tune into that last game next week, but you'll also want to tune into the game coming up right after this one, Team 4 versus Red Rock. What I think will probably be a pretty tightly contested game. Two of the best teams in the league record-wise. Well, actually, no. Because coming into this game, now keep in mind Team 4 does have a doubleheader today, but Team 4, you can see there on the bottom of your screen, they are 2-1 heading into this game. They have not played very many games compared to the rest of the league. They are doing those. They are obviously, after this doubleheader, they'll have played 5 games. But right now they're sitting at a 66% win percentage. So that makes them the 3rd best team in the league. Dairyland sitting, after that game, they're sitting at a Lord, I gotta do math. 80% win percentage, so that is pretty good. But Red Rock, the only undefeated team left in the league. The tip-off is up. Benefield will win it here for Team 4. I'm just thinking about just calling them the Bobcats because they're wearing the Thermopolis practice uniforms. Parker off the pass by Benefield. Now number 10, shot is up and it's in. Now we kind of know how this is probably, and also into the game, former Bobcat, class of 2018, Noah Schwalbe. One of the first people we actually ever called on our, Parker! Tried to go for the dunk there and he can't get it to go. But Noah Schwalbe is into the game here for One-Eyed Buffalo. He's got a brother, I believe, that's down there as well, and that is going to tie it up. One-Eyed Up Buffalo on the inside, capitalizing off of the blooper there from Parker. So that's going on the blooper reel there. Not exactly, he's got the height, he's got the vertical, just did not get it on the right time there. Shot is up. One-Eyed Buffalo can't get it to go. And One-Eyed Buffalo, kind of like Arapahoe Ranch, they fire off pretty easily in the first part of the game, but after that they kind of taper off. It's up and no good there on the three-point attempt. Hubley on the rebound here for OEB. Baseball pass down to the far side. Lets it fly. Guarded by McLean. It's up no good. Benefield with it. Benefield. Backdoor here to 33. Parker, he'll take the jump shot for 3. It's up and can't get it to go. Just not had any success in his first 3 shots today. Noah Schwalbe, former Bobcat, he's down there on the near side. He doesn't have the afro that he had in 2018, but he's still recognizable. Up on the right side, it's up and it's in. Here comes McLean with it. McLean tosses it up. Shot is up, and it is in. Tight contest here. One-Eyed Buffalo looking for their first win. Wouldn't that be something to get over the second best team in the league right now? Or third best, sorry. Shot is up and it's in. Although I do think that the standings would probably say that they are the number 3 team in the league out of 5. They are, I think if we had power rankings, they'd be number 2 because, again, Dairyland only won that game earlier in the season off of luck, and we're going to have to see how that game pans out next week against Dairyland and Team 4. Gives up to Hubley in the corner, lets it fly, sinks the 3. 9-6 on the board. One-Eyed Buffalo hanging with the old guys here. Backdoor here to Parker. Bounce pass underneath. This one is loose. They'll keep it in to Noah Schwalbe. And Schwalbe will keep this one here on the far side. Transitions over to the near side. Schwalbe past the volleyball line. Stops. Gives it up near side to Howell. He'll let it fly for three. It's going to miss the rim entirely. McLean on the rebound here for Team 4. Transitioning. Gets up to the far side. McLean near to Parker. Parker up the right side of the key. Shot is up and it's in. Finally gets a shot to go. Will be his first points of the night. 9-8 here. Team 4 still keeping it up here. I'm really surprised OEB. Oh my good Lord, did he just make that? Shot that one from college range there. He got it to go. And got the players making some boom noises down there on the floor. 12-8. Benefiel fakes him out, takes the shot up, no good. And it is Will Cole on the rebound here, number 69. He'll move to the. He'll try to move up near. Here comes Noah Schwalbe from the corner. Again, former Bobcat. Kicks it out to Hubley. Shot is up and it's no good. Kicks it out. Noah Schwalbe on the rebound. And it's up and a foul. I don't think this will result in any shots. Usually whatever I say is usually what happens on the floor is the exact opposite. But it looks like they are going to go to the baseline this time. And it looks like Stone Pebbles will check in as Cole is going to go do his business. Hubley, he was sprinting to the locker room too. I don't know what's going on with him. Caitlin Deramiti down the right side on the rebound. Shot is up and it's no good. Grabs his own rebound. That one's up. He'll get it to fall. Team 4 really struggling early here against One-Eyed Buffalo. Guess record doesn't really mean much. Stone Pebbles with it inside the paint, up the right side. Shot is up, no good. Number 10 on the rebound for Team 4. Going through traffic. Good job getting back there on defense. Here comes McLean, a wide open lane to the basket, up and in. And that'll tie it up at 12 here in the first. Howell with it. One-on-one with Parker, and actually being double teamed by Parker and Deramiti. Backdoor to Pebbles, fakes out McLean, gives up to Schwalbe. Schwalbe almost faked him out there, gives up to Pebbles. Gets it underneath there to Maggie Landon. Shot is up and it's in. One-Eyed Buffalo reclaims the lead. Brian Parker with it on the far side. He'll pick it up. Far side to McLean, now underneath now to number 10. Shot is up. He could have dunked it there. Howell did a really good job putting a hand on it there. Schwalbe back to Howell here on the Bobcat head. Lets it fly. 3! 17-12. And One-Eyed Buffalo, that is, like I said, usually in that first part of the first half, that's when they usually fire off. Then they kind of taper off toward the end of the half. Shot is up. McLean can't get it to go. Howell on the rebound. And OEB's just got to kind of keep that confidence, keep that momentum going. Shot is up by Howell. No good there. And it's tipped and stolen back away. Came from behind. Shot is up and 3! 20-12, the forbidden number. 2012, man. Remember when everyone thought the world was going to end? Left side, Caitlin Deramiti's shot is up and a foul. 2 shots coming up. 13-18 to go here in the first half. And the Arapahoe Ranch players starting to leave the building here. They had a really tough game against Dairyland earlier. They'll play next week. Shot is up, no good. They'll be playing, who did I just said earlier? They'll be playing Red Rock. Red Rock's due for a doubleheader next week. They'll be the last team that is due for a doubleheader. By the way, Riley Witt into the game here for Team 4. Shot is up and it's in. And Caitlin Deramiti, this is going to sound pretty mean, but she actually has been really surprising me over the last few weeks, right? Because, I've only ever seen her as a teacher and a principal, right? So I don't really see Caitlin Deramiti as a basketball player, which I know it sounds pretty ridiculous because Brandon Deramiti is the athletic director. So obviously I guess maybe I should see that she's probably more of the sporty type. But anyway, she's been doing really well in this league. She's been kind of, I think, out of a very talented group of girls. Like, you got Jess Benefiel on that roster as well. I think the girls, compared to the rest of the league here, have really been making a big impact on Team 4. Like I said, Jess Benefiel and Caitlin Daramidi both have done really well. Benefiel, we know how dangerous she, like I said last week, like mother, like daughter. She's a really good shooter from beyond the arc. Here comes Riley Witt past the Bobcat head. Witt stops, floats up underneath the number 23. Shot is up, gets it to go. 15 on the board here for Team 4, and they made that one look easy. Here comes Zarian Stone, one of the best players on the team. Shot is up, he'll let it go for 3. Stone, usually the most consistent scorer for One-Eyed Buffalo. Number 31, Riley Witt, loses control of it there. Hands are probably a little bit greased up on that one as it slides away from him out of bounds. 11:40 to go. Stone Pebbles. Now up underneath to Hubley. Ball is loose here, and this is going to be out of bounds as number 24 tries to chase it down for Team 4. We don't have a clue who that is. Shot is up for Stone Pebbles, up and no good. And a notable omission from the bench today is Danny Jo Pebbles. Probably working with the girls, honestly, trying to get them ready for state tomorrow. They'll be leaving for Casper tomorrow. That'll be bright and early, too. I think they got like an 11 o'clock game tomorrow, so good luck to the Bobcats tomorrow as they get ready to hopefully take home the State Farm Trophy. Stone with it, picks up on the bit of a missed dribble. He gave it up underneath here to, I don't know if he was trying to give it up to Stone Pebbles or Maggie Landon. Either way, it'll meet the purple gym mat. Checking into the game is going to be, I actually don't know who that is. Hold on. Shot is up, and it is in for Team 4, 20-19. Oh, it was actually Farmer that checked in. Sorry about that. It's up in an air ball there from Hubley, and it'll be taken back here by Parker. Here comes number 23 with it. Holds it over his head, tries to toss it inside there. It's taken away by Hubley. Hubley and a step too far. This is not the NBA. They'll call that a travel. And halfway through the first quarter, 20-19. Parker up top, guarded by 23, or sorry, screen set by 23. Parker, backhand here to 23. Shot is up from college range, can't get it to fall. Daramidi tries to go for the rebound on Hubley. Here comes Pebbles with it down the near side. Pebbles in the paint. Shot is up despite a bit of a hiccup there, but it'll be taken back by Farmer. Shot is up no good, and Witt will grab the defensive rebound. And Team 4 really starting to get their act together here, and kind of the same OEB special that we normally get every week. And that one is up, and it's in, and they will take the lead, I believe, for the first time today. But yeah, same special from OEB we get every week. They have a very fiery start to the game. Then once that halfway mark gets here in the game, they kind of taper off. And, you know, we're seeing that right now. Team 4 kind of outclassing them in endurance right now. And big box out there. And he tried everything he could to box out Brian Parker, but a little too much contact there. It'll be a push. So Riley Witt will pass it in here. So the illegal box out is going to keep it with the purple jerseys here. Tosses it up. Shot is up and through. Number 21 has been doing fantastic today. Just shooting, maybe not so much from beyond the arc, but he's definitely been able to get in there. He's been a very good two-shooter today. Shot is up, no good for Cole. Will be rebounded by Parker. By that, I mean he's been doing really well on the elbow, and he's been doing really well on that post. And Cole on the takeaway there against Brian Parker. Up the right side, up and no good. Near side, it is going to be Farmer picking it up here for OEB. Here comes Zarian Stone with it. Stone up past the timeline. He'll look to go near side. Zone finds a lane. Ball is loose. Deramiti, I believe, was down there to get it away. And now here comes number 23 with it. By the way, I meant to say 23, not 21 earlier. I apologize. Shot is up and it's in, I believe, for Witt down there. 8 minutes to go here in the first half of the second game of the night. You're watching Team 4 take on One-Eyed Buffalo. OEB, the home team here in this game. Team 4 will be the home team against the game of the week against Red Rock Family Medicine. By the way, that is just something that I've decided. The rec department does not have that kind of promotional material. Shot is up and it's in for three. And still get it to go. Caitlin Deramiti. Man, made that one look very easy. The net even made a sound, too, that I heard that through my headset. Not sure if the camera picked it up or the headset picked it up, but Azarian Stone with it. He'll take it from the elbow. Shot is up. Can't get it to fall. And OEB, like I said earlier, having their late half struggle here. It's like they expend all their energy in that first quarter, and then they kind of just fall off. And Deramiti tries to go for three there. It'll go out. Deramiti will come out, and checking in is Jess Benefiel. Parker's coming out. McLean is checking in. Will Cole with it. He'll pass right side here to Farmer. Farmer driving in. Shot is up finally. One-Eyed Buffalo able to score. They accidentally scored the purple team down there on that on the guest panel there. It's 28-22, although it said it was 30-20 for like 3 seconds, and then the scorekeeper realized her error. That's up in a foul there. There'll be 2 shots coming up here. So 6:25 to go. They've stopped the clock, and we got free throws coming up here for OEB. I think she played for Dairyland in that last game. So kind of as a bit of a roster filler in the last one. Maggie Landon coming out. It looks like it'll be Hubley checking back in. Shots up no good. Jess Benefiel on the rebound. Benefiel on the far side. Bounce pass underneath here to Riley Witt. It's out of bounds. It'll stay here with Team 4. Talk about Team 4. They were down by almost 10 points earlier. They were able to rally themselves back into this game. Still the first half. A lot of basketball to play as Jess Benefiel buries it from mid-range. But still, I mean, this is a game that could really, build momentum for Team 4 as they get ready to head into that game against Red Rock here in literally like 30 minutes. Shot is up and it's no good for Farmer. Noah Schwalbe gets the rebound, lets it fly from 3. It's up, can't get it to fall. That's another thing, too. I've noticed that when Schwalbe came out of the game, they kind of struggled. You know, there's a player that, you can have 4 good players, and if there's one bad player on the floor, it's not going to be, I'm not really going to say bad, but if you have your 5 best players out there and you're missing one, that's not exactly a recipe for good. Near side to Hubley. Shot is up for 3. It's up no good. Because think about it. You need somebody to set a screen. You need somebody to try and get themselves open. You need someone to be able to shoot. You need someone to be able to rebound. You need someone to be able to play defense. 23. Shot is up and it's in. And he's been getting the bulk of the points today for Team 4. He's been doing fantastic here in this game. He's also got a bit of a dope haircut, so shot is up and it's in here for One-Eyed Buffalo. And here comes McLean on the corner. Gives up underneath to Riley Witt. Shot is up on the left side, up and in. 32 on the board for Team 4. Will Cole, back turn around, jumper on its way, no good. Benefiel on the defensive rebound. Benefiel weaving her way through traffic. It's up past the timeline. She'll be on the back part of that team there. Far side to 23. Floats up underneath to Witt. Witt, back turned. Shot is up on the right, up and in. 36-25. And here comes Noah Schwalbe with it. Schwalbe on the left side. Fights his way through. Shots up. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded. Now here comes number 23, the highest scorer today for the purple. 31, Witt. Back underneath here to 23. Shot is up and can't get it to go. Andrew Howell on the rebound there. Far side. Here she comes down the right. Floats up to Noah Schwalbe. Shot is up and it goes through. And that will make it 27-36. Benefiel with it here on the attack line. She'll toss this one up to Riley Witt. Almost a little bit overshot there. 23, shot is up, can't get it to fall. That is Howell on the rebound here for OEB. Now here comes Will Cole down the right side. Lays it up and in. 29 on the board here for OEB. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Benefiel with it on the text here. She's on the near side. She'll try to get it past the timeline. Skips it over here to 31, Witt. 23, shots up on the left side, up and no good. Tries to give a helping hand there to Witt, and they'll go with a baseball pass here up to Cole. He'll have it on the corner and a little bit open there as Benefiel kind of loses their footing there. Take it back by 24 here for Team 4. And Team 4 is going to call a 60-second timeout. That'll be their first timeout of the ball game. 2:43 to go here in the first half of action. You are watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball Week 4 here on TBSN. We'll be back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. And with this, we got Jess Benefiel with it now to up to number 10. Takes the shot for Jess Benefiel. It's up and it's no good. Tipped out of bounds. Stone Pebbles will pass it in. Noah Schwalbe with it, former Bobcat. Schwalbe through traffic. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 10. Now here comes Jess Benefiel with it. Ella Benefiel, a pretty common name during the middle school season. Sixth grader, played on the B team a lot, made a lot of threes. Can't wait to see her again in October. That one's up and it's no good here for Noah Schwalbe. Schwalbe on the rebound, I meant to say. Schwalbe on the volleyball line. He'll pass far side to Howell. Howell moving left. He'll take the shot. Lets it go. No good. It's McLean on the rebound. McLean back to Benefiel. 1:38 to go in the first half. That one's tipped out by Stone Pebbles. It'll stay with Team 4. And you want to know the biggest choke artists in the league. That has got to be OEB. We've said this multiple times. They start the first half strong and then they kind of taper off. And that's how this went here for the men in black here today. Had a really good start. They had a 9-point lead over Team 4 at one point in the game, and now they are down by, down by 7. Benefiel wide open on the right. Shots up, no good. Landon on the rebound. Stone Pebbles with it on the near side, guarded by McLean. Pebbles gets it up to Noah Schwalbe there in the corner. Shot is up for 3. It's up, no good. Hubley on the attempted offensive rebound. It's going to be a foul, a little bit of contact down there trying to go for the ball. Benefiel and Landon. 38 seconds to play. They'll toss this one in. Benefiel with it up past the three-point line. Now transitioning to the timeline. Far side to number 10. McLean. Passes it right side, 24 with it, now to Benefiel. Benefiel stops, left side, number 10 with it, 18 seconds to go. He'll get inside and almost dunks it there. Andrew Howell with it up past the timeline. He'll transition to the near side, lets it fly for 3. It's up and it's in for 3. And that should put a cap on the first half as McLean tries to let it fly, and it'll fall way short of the line there. 38-32 here, but that'll bring us to halftime. 3 minutes on the board, and we'll take a quick breather. 38-32 as Team 4 trying to improve their record to 3-1 in a doubleheader today. They'll be taking on Red Rock later today. We'll be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in just a moment. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats, now home to the Hot Springs County Rec District. It's pretty sad knowing that there's not going to be any scholastic organized basketball in this gym again until October. But, hey, AAU's starting up, so that's good. They got a tournament in Casper at the YO Sports Ranch, so that'll be awesome to... I'm just going to go watch, honestly. I think they were up in Red Lodge recently, so I kind of wish I was there. I wish I would have known. I would have been up there in Red Lodge watching them. But yeah, back underway here, 38-32. It's up in a foul. Surprisingly, One-Eyed Buffalo is starting to kind of come back a little bit. They're starting to kind of get their act together. However, I don't trust OEB to get the lead back and keep it. Landon will go to the line to shoot two here. Shot is up and it's no good. 19:46 to go in the game. Still got one more game coming. We're halfway through our action here tonight. We still got one more game coming up, and that is going to be, Team 4 hosting Red Rock. Team 4, I think, trying to kind of conserve themselves a little bit for that next game. They have a crown to kind of take here. Red Rock, the only undefeated team left. Team 4 trying to see if they can't take that away. Shot is up and it's no good. Number 10 on the rebound. They'll drive inside. Pump fake. Shot is up and gets it to go. And Andrew Howell just could not stop the shot there. Number 10 on the shot. And honestly, Team 4's got a big height advantage over One-Eyed Buffalo. You got Brian Parker, you got McLean, and you got number 10 out there. And also number 23 and Riley Witt are also pretty tall freaks in nature themselves. Down the right side, shot is up and it's in. Didn't catch who got the basket. I don't know if it was number 10 or if it was McLean. Howell transition up to the far side. He'll let it fly for 3. And that is going to be 45-32. By the way, the OEB bench has been making a point to scream after every 3 this game. Shot is up and 3. 40, oh, never mind, 2 actually on the board here for Team 4, 47-32. There's a reason why I stifle myself until I see the referee's hand signal or the scoreboard, because we have called a lot of 3s in the middle and high school basketball season that have turned out to be only worth 2. Pebbles skipping back over to the corner. He'll give it up underneath here to George, and that is up in a foul. This is the first we've seen of her in this game. Normally we see her the entire game. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she was running late or if we just haven't seen her in the game. But she is going to the line to shoot 2 here. Shot is up and it is no good. By the way, they took the So they really messed up the scoreboard here. It is actually 35-44. Shot is up and it's no good. Wasn't just me. They messed up the physical scoreboard too. They took the 3 points off of the guest panel. Number 10 on the far side here. Gets up underneath, and that one's taken away by Pebbles. Trying to go through traffic here. He's got Benefiel and McLean down there, but they'll stop. They'll come out in a bit of a 2-3, or kind of hard to tell actually. Landon, shot is up, and it is going to miss the basket. Made some contact with the rim, though. And Parker will grab the rebound, 17-34. Team 4 wearing the purple practice uniforms here, moving right to left. OEB wearing a more standard uniform. They were wearing the black, the all black. They got black shirts. Most of them have gray shorts. They have white lettering with their names on them. They're moving it left to right here in this half. Tosses this one up. Pebbles tries to push it forward. Stone getting a hand on it there. Ball still loose. Picked up by number 10 for Team 4. And that one, I think, bounced off either the shoulder or the head of one of the OEB players, but taken back by Landon. And here comes Stone Pebbles with it here on the left side. He'll try to go through traffic. Shot is up, no good. Jess Benefiel. You got to give OEB some credit. They're trying to get in there. They're trying to score on the inside instead of just chucking up 3s every possession that they get. Got to give it to OEB. Getting better technical-wise here. Riley Witt checking in, as well as Will Cole and Brooke Hubley. Jess Benefiel coming out of the game, so is Zarian Stone. Got another sub coming on here for Team 4. A little bit of a late sub, but one of the ladies coming on for Benefiel. Howell with it, one-on-one with number 10. He'll try to get by him, gets him to jump, shots up, and I don't know what he was shooting. He was way contested there. I don't know how he expected to make it, but goes about as well as you'd expect as Caitlin Daramidi will bring it down the timeline. She'll come down the far side, gives it back up to number 10, now floats it back underneath to Witt. And Hubley, originally on the takeaway there, she'll let Howell come away with it. Shot is up from beyond the arc for Cole for 3. 38-44 as One-Eyed Buffalo kind of reminding Team 4, hey, we're right here. Shot is up for Witt. Can't get it to go. Number 10 on the rebound, up and in. Won't answer with a 3, but they will extend it to an 8-point lead off the inside, and that is probably what Team 4 is best at. They're not exactly a 3-point shooting team. They have the height to be able to go in and efficiently attack the rim inside the high post, and they're doing just that. They've been doing that all season. OEB doesn't have quite the height advantage, but they could still try to go for some mid-range jumpers and a couple of 3s here and there. Maybe take some of those elbow shots. That's where they've been getting some success at, actually, has been those mid-range shots. And number 10, back-to-back baskets, and they will call a timeout, and we will take a quick break. 48-38 as Team 4 will have one timeout left. We'll be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in just a second as Team 4 leads here in this second half. Nice talking you back. Will Cole getting ready to pass this one in. 48-38 here in the second quarter of action. Cole will let it fly from three, and it's up no good from the old NCAA range. Gets it up near side here to Landon. Now to Noah Schwalbe, former Bobcat, back into the game. Looking to kick this one back here. He'll give it up to Hubley, and she is being harassed down there. Number 14, Farmer with it. By the way, number 24, I think, I remember wearing that practice uniform, actually. That is the older Bobcat practice uniform, like late 2010s practice uniform. Bobcat's got something completely different now, but it's still. Hubley with it from beyond the arc. Shot is up and can't get it to fall. Schwalbe tries to push it forward. Dara Meady trying to grab the rebound, and she is going to go down the left side through a lot of traffic there, and she faced harassment from all sides the whole way, but she gets the basket. Schwalbe. Schwalbe. Shot on its way, no good. Falls to the floor here. And 23 is wide open down the right side. Shot is up and it's in. Team 4 finding some heat here in this second half outside of the timeout. Kicks it back up here to Farmer. He'll drive. Kicks it back out to Cole. Cole up top. 31 Witt on the block there. Great job stifling him there. Dara Meady up the left side, and she'll get a basket. And this one, a loose ball down there near the baseline. Sorry about that. And here comes number 23 here. Shot is up for Witt. Can't get it to go from three. He tried, though. Now here comes Will Cole. Down the left side, picks it up. Goes over to Noah Schwalbe. He'll move left side. Skips it over to the corner and blocked by Witt, and a nasty rejection there. And they'll keep it in. He's coming down the right side. Shot is up and it's in. From a block to a score, Riley Witt. Will Cole. Just that nasty rejection there on Will Cole. That'll be on the OEP blooper reel for sure. Shot is up and no good there for Noah Schwalbe. Now here comes Riley Witt. Witt, back turned. Witt. Backdoor here, number 23. 23 left side here to Parker. Parker to Dara Meady. Dara Meady now to number 23. Now to Parker. Shot on its way. It's up no good. Cole on the rebound. 11:50 to go in the second half. Cole. Oh, and it slips through his hand there. Gives up to Schwalbe. Schwalbe. Back turn. Gives up to the corner. Now here comes Cole. Cole, left side, into the paint. Shot is up. Gets it to go. And that'll break One-Eyed Buffalo into the 40s here. They are still down by 16, though. And a foul down there on the far side. Witt was the victim of that. And that should be OEB's first foul. Just got to talk about how clean they've kept it. You see there on the panel there just barely. Shot is up for Benefiel, up and in for two. Benefiel, we've already said multiple times the last 2 weeks how good of a shooter she is. But you know, you saw there on that panel briefly, there's only 3 fouls here for Team 4. Now, still, they are the foul leader, but that is still pretty clean considering we've been through 10 minutes of gameplay here in the second. 23 with it on the volleyball line. He'll give it over to Brian Parker. Back up to 23. Shots up no good. He'll grab his own rebound, fights through traffic, and Noah Schwalbe on the defensive rebound here. Yeah, well, it's not in a Bobcat uniform, but it's super nice seeing Noah back there in a uniform here on the floor. Left side, Cole. It's up no good and a foul. It is Riley Witt on the shot attempt there. So he'll go to the line to shoot two here. or sorry, check that. Cole will go to the line. I'm so sorry. My brain is so scrambled. Cole going to the line to shoot 2. Witt was the one who committed the foul. 4th team foul here for Team 4. They can afford 3 more, as the Red Rock Family Medicine team is starting to come into the gym, getting ready for their game against Team 4 after this game. Team 4 would like to have a 3-1 record coming into that game. Shot is up, and it will rim out. Here comes number 10 with it. Realistically, like I said, they should be 3-0 right now. That Dairyland game, I think, was kind of a, I don't want to say it because the team's right to the left of me, but I think that was more of a fluke win than anything. Had they gone into overtime, I think Team 4 probably would have pulled it out. Just kind of, hindsight is 20/20. But here comes Pebbles, right side. But Team 4 still proving they're one of the best teams in the league. They got the 3rd best winning percentage, but that's because on the account that they haven't played as many games as the other teams have. They got some catch up to do here today, as they'll be playing a 2nd game right after this one. They'll toss this one up here. Here comes Witt down the middle, transitioning right side down to the left. Shot is up, no good. Grabs his own rebound in a foul. That'll send him to the baseline. 58-40 here. Benefiel getting ready to inbound here for Team 4. Benefiel tosses it up to Witt. He'll let it fly and gets it to go on the jump shot. 60-40. Will Cole on the far side. Takes the jump shot. It's up. 3! Will Cole. Man, there is not much better than seeing One-Eye Buffalo let it fly. 10 on the shot. It's up, and when One-Eyed Buffalo can get it going, like they're pretty good 3-point shooters. I think they've probably made, I'd have to say they got the most 3 points made this in this league so far this season, and that's a shame because you can see down there on the graphic they're 0-4. They're looking 0-5 right in the face almost halfway through the season. They got to pick it up here. Number 10 with it. Kicks it back up to Benefiel. Benefiel lets it fly for 3. It's up, no good. She buried one earlier in the game. Now here comes Zarian Stone with it on the ear of the Bobcat. He'll move across it. 60-43 your score here in the second half with 8 minutes to go. A regulation NFHS quarter left. Cole. He's got Pebbles in the corner. That's what I was looking at. Shot is up and it's in. Muscles his way through to make it a 15-point game. They'll toss it up. Riley Witt with it on the near side. Witt back turn to Stone, and he is going to blow by him. Takes a pull up. It's up, no good. Rebounded here by 0-0 Brooke Hubley. Down the left. Shot is up, and Stone Pebbles on the basket. 47 left on the board here. And they'll still it right on back. Will Cole to the corner now to Stone Pebbles. Shot is up and it air balls. Now here comes number 10. 10 skip pass over to McLean. Number 10, shot is up and a foul. So Kevin Simpson ready to go down there on that far side. He'll be playing for Red Rock today. Got some of the Red Rock players already here, ready to go. They'll be wearing the gold uniforms today, getting ready for their game. So number 10 going to the line to shoot 2. As you can see on the scoreboard, 6:53 to go. Shot is up, no good there. Brian Parker checking in for Riley Witt. He'll finally get a breather here. He has had a fantastic game. Number 10 getting ready for another one. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by McLean. Shot is up on the hook, up and in. 25-point game. Or 15, I meant to say. I apologize for that. I can't do math apparently. George on the attempted shot. That'll be the second time today that she's been fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot too. Oh, wait, both of those coming in the second half alone. So, well, we got some fans here in the stands compared to last week. Either we're doing a good job of pushing this league out to people and they are being enticed to come and watch, or it's just players for Red Rock sticking around. I think it's just Red Rock, actually. We got a couple of the Dairyland players that have stuck around, though. They're over there shooting on the practice basket. But first shot is up, and it's no good there. Caitlin Daramides checking in here as Riley Witt's going to get a drink. Jess Benefiel onto the bench there, and number 23 also onto the bench. Shot is up, and it's no good. Parker on the rebound. Brian Parker. And I don't know where he was tossing that. Tried to get it up to Caitlin Daramides, but it almost hits the clock. Thank goodness there is a protective sheet, or like a protective guard, like a steel guard on those clocks. Right side shot is up for Zarian Stone, up and in. Once again, coming up after this, Team 4 hosts Red Rock Family Medicine, your Two Basin Sports Network Game of the Week. And Zarian Stone now back up to Andrew Howell. Howell there on the far side. He'll look right side, and a pick set by Michaela George. Number 10 will break it. Hubley down the left side. Heavily guarded and ripped away by number 10 in the jump ball. So it looks like it'll be Team 4 possession. 5:37 to go. Daramides tossing it up there to Parker. Parker now to McLean. McLean transitioning near side, stops. Gets it on over to number 10. Turnaround, jumper on its way, and a foul. 2 shots coming up. Well, number 10 going on the line to shoot 2 there. 5:09 to go. Shot is on its way. It's up, and it goes through. Team 4. We could see this team fight for a championship. A lot to find out in that Red Rock game. Shot is up, and it's no good. And they got another matchup against Dairyland next week, too. So Team 4, we know that they're probably going to play angry. They're going to, I think they've definitely worked on their endurance a little bit, whether that's as a team or just personal workouts throughout the course of the last couple of weeks. But they have not been happy losing that game to Dairyland in the way that they did. So that'll be the game of the week next week. We're definitely going to keep an eye on that. And a big fall to the floor for Howell as the ball bounces off one of them. Here comes Landon down the right side, double teamed, up and no good. A very good attempt either way, though. Number 10 on the near side is Noah Schwalbe, who gets set to check into the game here for One-Eyed Buffalo. 4:26 to go here in the game. Howell will toss this one in here to Schwalbe. Schwalbe lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's up no good. Parker on the rebound. Parker now to Caitlin Daramides. Daramides to number 10. Number 10 down the right side. Picks up the dribble here. They'll sling this one on over to number 24. 24 in a little bit of trouble and a timeout, it looks like, here for Team 4. And we will take a very quick breather. Very smart strategy decision there to avoid the jump ball. We'll be right back. Team 4 uses their final timeout. We'll be back from Donald T. Simpson Gym in just a moment. 65-49, Team 4 on top. like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium as we get back underway for the fourth quarter. Shot on its way, no good. Schwalbe on the rebound. Schwalbe down the right side. And he is going to, oh, Lord, he was a little rough with Caitlin Daramidi there in a jump ball. He literally shoved her off of him there. Basketball, man, it's a physical game. Schwalbe underneath here to Zarian Stone. Kicks back out to Schwalbe. He'll drive inside. Back turn to McLean. Back to Zarian Stone on the baseline. Takes the pull-up jumper. It's up and in for two. One-eyed Buffalo. McLean up past the top of the Bobcat head. Picks up the dribble. Back up to Parker. Parker. Bounce pass to number 10. Turn around. Jumper on its way up. No good. Zarian Stone on the rebound. 2:55 to go here in the second. Howell. Up top. In the key. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded here by Michaela George. Up and in. Got to go with a hand in her face. And OEB has kind of chopped down the lead to about 12. Shot is up, and they'll extend it to 3. They'll extend it to 15, I should say, with the 3. Sorry about that. Mixed messages there. Zarian Stone on the step-back jumper, up and in for 2. 55 on the board here for OEB. Brian Parker with it up past the volleyball line here. Left side, Caitlin Daramidi, no good. Michaela George on the rebound. Zarian Stone with it. He'll give it up now middle to Michaela George. Near side to Noah Schwalbe. Schwalbe up the right side on the block. Shot is up, gets it to go. 57 on the board for OEB. Tosses it up. Zarian Stone almost picked it out of the air from McLean. Down the left side. Back up here to Daramidi. Taken away here by Howell. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. Schwalbe on the offensive board. 1:20 to go in the game. Schwalbe lets it fly one more time. Up and in for 3. And OEB will use their first time out of the game, and that'll come with 1:16 to go. Still a chance for them to win the game, surprisingly, but they got to drain a ton of threes. We'll be right back. Like talking back, 1:16 to go. Still a realistic shot here for One-Eyed Buffalo to get their first win of the season. But they got to act now. They got to be really smart with their shot selection. They got to play well on defense. They just used their first timeout, so they got that. They kind of have a little bit of time on their side. But here comes Brian Parker with it. He'll go up to the far side, a wide open McLean. They've been focusing way too much on that backcourt. And up onto the sideline there as they will call the foul here on Will Cole. And McLean will go to the line to shoot. 1 minute to go here in this game. And it's all going to come down to who can make the least amount of mistakes. And Team 4 has had a lot of moments this game where they've let OEB come back. I think they're kind of just trying to calm themselves down before the game against Red Rock. But they've proven time and time again, shot is up and it's in. That the endurance has been a little bit of an issue this season. They're also missing Troy Weishar for a second day in a row, or for a second week in a row. Of course, he's probably been focused a lot more on the regionals and state tournaments with the Bobcats than, playing basketball, which is absolutely valid. But they are sorely missing him out there. Shot is up for Howell for 3! Andrew Howe cuts in here, 7-point lead here for Team 4. One more basket will probably do it here for Team 4. And a big foul there. And they call Will Cole, and he is not happy with the call. That will send McLean to the line. That should be a bonus now here for Team 4. OEB should have 7 fouls here on the game. And swish. Well, I said one more basket, and that'll probably do it. This is now an 8-point lead, and there will have to be a handful of miracles for them to come back here in this game. OEB will probably fall to 0-5, the absolute worst team in the league. Shot is up for Hubley for 3. 66-72. OEB will use another timeout, and we'll be right back. A 6-point game, 2 3-pointers away. Maybe this game isn't quite lost yet. We'll be right back. Like talking back here, 72-66. With 28 seconds to go, 2 3-pointers, which we know OEB likes to shoot, and they could tie it up. And an intentional foul there. Didn't have a choice, and that will send them to the line to shoot free throws. It's kind of risk versus reward. Maybe foul someone you know is not the greatest free throw shooter, as they'll send Jess Benefiel to the line to shoot 2. First shot on its way for Benefiel. It's up and it's good. So they kind of have to bank on her missing this, and then if they get they gotta break the box out. Benefiel, second one on its way, and she'll make both of them. That'll make it significantly more difficult for OEB to win now. Schwalbe almost lost it there. 17 seconds. That's cost his team quite a bit of time here. They'll toss this up to the corner. Landon lets it fly. 3! They got to try and get it there in an intentional foul. And I think the best they can do right now is probably, I think the best they can do now is just sink one last 3 and lose by 2. But they wait, and Noah Schwalbe fumbling the ball there kind of cost them quite a bit of valuable time. And Jess Benefiel will go to the line. She made both for free throws and on that last trip to the line. Shot is on its way. It's up and it is in. So that should probably dash their chances here. Shot is up for Benefiel. It's up, and that should do it. And they'll let it fly. Cole for one final shot, and that will conclude the game. 69-76. And a heck of a game at that, as OEB will fall to 0-5. Team 4 will be 3-1 heading into this next game against Red Rock. And they will get themselves warmed up here, and we'll be ready to go. But we'll step aside for just a little bit. 3 minutes on the board here until the start of the third game, and we'll be right back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in just a sec.